Hello, 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 and welcome to Nana's Crochet Ideas. I am your host, Terry, and we're here to talk about Stitch and movie. So today we're talking about my B movie, and the movie that I watched was Batman Begins, and it was made in 2005. The main characters were Christian Bale, who played Batman or Bruce Wayne, Michael Caine, who played Alfred the butler, Morgan Freeman, who played Mr. Fox, Lucius Fox, I think his name was. Let me look. Yeah, Lucius Fox, and he was the tech guy at Wayne Enterprises, and Liam Neeson, who played Henry Ducard. So, because the TV didn't give a very good description, I thought that I would go on Google and search the movie and get their description. So I'm going to read to you what it said. A young Bruce Wayne travels to the Far East, where he's trained in the martial arts by Henry Ducard, a member of the mysterious League of Shadows. When Ducard reveals the League's true purpose, which is the complete destruction of Gotham City, Wayne returns to Gotham City intent on cleaning up the city without resorting to murder. With the help of Alfred and Lucius Fox, Batman is born. So although this movie came out in 2005 after a lot of the other Batman movies, this one goes back really to when he was a boy and his parents were murdered, how that affected him, and then he becomes a young adult, runs away, goes to, I think he was in China or Japan, prison, and this Henry guy comes and finds him and tells him that he can help him, and he knew he was Bruce Wayne, which no one else knew, and that he was going to help him deal with his fears. Now, when he was a boy, he fell into a well, and bats started flying around. He thought they were attacking him, and so that was his biggest fear that he had to work through in order to be able to become Batman. So Batman is my all-time favorite show. Well, maybe not my favorite, but I've seen them all the cartoons. I mean, I've watched Batman since I was a little itty-bitty girl, and I still watch him today. So I'll try not to put too many Batman shows in this movie and Stitch in these episodes. But I've seen all the movies, all the cartoons, and every time they come on TV or Showtime or wherever, I always watch them. So that was my movie. I enjoyed it. If you like those kind of shows, you'll probably enjoy it. If you have seen Batman movies and you want to kind of go back in history to when Batman started becoming Batman, or when Bruce Wayne became Batman, then this would be a good show for you to watch. Now let's move on to our Stitch. Now we all know what I'm working on because I'm working on the same project for every movie, and I'm hoping I'll be done at the end. And I'm not working on it when I'm not watching the movie for this video. I did watch like 4 Batman movies this week, and The Dark Knight is out, and The Dark Knight Returns or something about he comes back is out. But I think I found another D movie. So this is what I've gotten so far. Let's see. Hold on, I'm caught up. Take this out. I've gotten this much done. You know, that's really, because I'm watching the movies on TV, they have commercials in them, and so I just crochet through the commercial instead of skipping through. So the additional part I've done is probably about this much. That took me 3 hours. Man, to crochet that normal crochet, it would have been a lot more done. So it's very time consuming, but I'm really pleased with how well it's coming out. What do you think? I don't like that it curls, but apparently that's just what's going to happen. And I didn't feel like, although there's videos out on how to stop it from curling, or so it doesn't curl as much, I would have had to rip out what I've done, and I didn't want to do that and start over again. So this is the complete first skein of yarn. So I'm done with the silver or gray color, and now I'll be going to my black color, which is going to be a little bit of a struggle unless I can figure out how to get a light on it. Maybe I'll change, oh, I can't. But, yeah, I'm pleased with the way it's coming out. I will probably do a border around it to help flatten it so it's not rolled like this, but I didn't rip it out and start over again, but I did loosen my stitch up a little bit more than I already did, because I thought it might curl because you're kind of going back in the same stitches. So I crocheted a little bit looser than I normally do anyway, because I'm a really tight crocheter. But I've loosened it up a little bit more, but it's, you know, it kind of stays a little bit out. Like if I put it out and crochet it, it'll stay out for a little while, but it always rolls back up. But I guess that's just what Tunisian crochet does. It rolls and rolls and rolls with the stitches. So that's all that I have for you today. I'm trying to keep these videos pretty much just the movie and the stitch. So instead of adding other things into the video. So that's what it was for this week. I'll be watching my C movie next week. There's a choice of 2. I'm not sure which one I'm going to watch yet. But I will let you know how that goes next week. Thank you for spending this time with me. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you again in a few days. All right. Bye now.